Indictments have people in the legal community here in the tri-state buzzing.
And whether they're prosecutors or defense attorneys, all of them agree the indictments are bad news. Anjanette Levy spoke with both this afternoon about the charges and what they could mean. Anjanette.
Well, Cammie, the indictment of Paul Manafort and Richard Gates detail allegations of laundering $18 million. It's all laid out by Special Counsel Robert Mueller in this 31-page indictment.
I see a lot of problems for Paul Manafort and Richard Gates.
Ben Dusing worked as a federal prosecutor for 5 years.
There is the saying that you can indict a ham sandwich. This is not an indictment that reflects an indictment of a ham sandwich. This is a very thorough federal investigation, clearly.
Through 31 pages, Special Counsel Robert Mueller lays out his basis for charges against Paul Manafort and his associate, Richard Gates. The charges include money laundering, lying to investigators, and failing to register as a foreign agent.
The types of charges that are filed are a little bit arcane. They're not, you don't see a lot of, there's not a lot of federal prosecutions for these types of charges. Failure to register as a foreign agent. But this is a different type of case.
Manafort ran Donald Trump's campaign for a few months in 2016. President Trump has denied allegations that his campaign colluded with Russia to win the election. His critics believe otherwise. The indictment does not contain allegations about the campaign, but it outlines pages of wire transfers for large sums of cash from 2008 to 2014.
It sets forth with great detail, I think, the allegations, which is sort of unusual.
Then why do you think that was done?
I think it might be an attempt to sort of persuade the defendant that they have a significant amount of evidence against them.
Defense attorney Bill Gallagher says details may have been provided because the case is receiving so much news coverage. Gallagher says it's possible the government could go after bigger fish.
Well, it wouldn't be unusual for a prosecutor to go first to the people that they would like to flip as witnesses or convince to cooperate with them, to indict those people first, to charge those people first, so that part wouldn't be unusual at all.
Ben Dusing believes the government could put pressure on Manafort and Gates to see whether they have more information about Russian interference. But Bill Gallagher didn't want to speculate on that. There's still a lot that we don't know about this investigation, and it's possible other indictments could be under seal. Cammie?
All right, Anjanette, thank you. And stay with Local 12 News and Local12.com as this story continues to unfold. We'll follow the charges against both Manafort and Gates through the courts, and of course we'll bring you any new information from the special investigation.